Wapa! Are you somebody that's trying to learn Street Fighter 6 but you kind of confused on what to do or how to approach learning the game because you just don't know what to do? Well, guess what? I got something for you. Hey, yo, and let's go ahead and get into it, man. As a beginner, fighting games could be very tedious and kind of mind-blowing on what to do, how to do it, and how to go about learning the game if you actually want to take it serious and start racking up some wins. Well, actually, Street Fighter 6 is actually pretty good for a beginner to get introduced into the game. Number one, the tutorials. Man, I kid you not. Capcom Street Fighter 6, they basically giving you the ins and out as soon as you boot up the game. They have beginner tutorials, they have intermediate tutorials, and advanced, giving you let's get started, understanding the normals, how to do the inputs, special moves, strengths, combos and cancels, cross-ups, using and defending against normal throws. Like, if Street Fighter ain't giving you the tech and the tips on how to play the game, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? It's being served to you on a silver platter. Actually, you know what? A gold platter. Because I know a lot of you mother lovers like to eat good nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Street Fighter is giving you the tech and how to learn it in your face as soon as you go to the tutorials. Waking up, drive gauge actions, many more. So once you learn the basics, you can head over to intermediate, understand how the armor works, drive impact details, how to block, basically blocking highs, blocking lows, how to block cross-ups, you know, how to deal with projectiles and physical moves, anti-airs, ladies and gentlemen. Man, I feel like a lot of people, when they first get into a fighting game, they kind of, you know what I'm saying, be all over the place. What to do, this, that, whoopty-woo, want to press buttons. But anti-airing is going to be the biggest thing that a lot of new players have to understand, because most people like jumping like jackrabbits. You know what I'm saying? They don't like playing on the ground for a long time. They want to advance forward very quickly by jumping forward. You know what I'm saying? They don't really want to walk. They don't want to do none of that. So they just want to jump in, see what they can do, get in, get out, drop your health bar, do what you got to do. Canceling into super arts, I feel like a lot of people, they have a very hard time with canceling buttons and supers into that. So the game will show you this. Rapid canceling, avoiding throws, situations that prevent recoveries, basically hard knockdowns, type of counters, and basically teaching you how to drive gauge work, because you know you have 6 bars of resources. Each move in the game costs a certain amount of bars. You know, drive impact costs 1. Drive rush without a cancel is going to start off from the parry using half a bar, then the actual drive rush takes up the other half of the bar. If you cancel from a button, it takes up 3. Basically, yes. And the information goes on and on. So all that to say, and why I'm saying it, please do the tutorials, ladies and gentlemen. If you are a beginning player to this game, please do the tutorials. You will not regret it. So once you do beginner and intermediate, you have advanced. How to do the perfect parries, which is a very clutch situational option in this game. If you land a perfect parry, you get to punish your opponent in situations where regular punish probably wouldn't be possible. So perfect parry is going to be very clutch to understand. Of course, it has counterplay, so you can't just always use it, but it's definitely something to know how to do in this game. More recovery, situational confirms, mid-range position, and neutral game. So I hope y'all wasn't expecting me to do each one. All right, I don't mind giving a quick rundown on each one, but I'm not trying to elongate the video and show y'all me doing them. Okay, I just want to be the person that lets y'all know that it's good to do them. All right, okay, moving on. Tip number 2: after you do the tutorials, guess what? Head over to the combo trials, man. Combo trials, you can't go wrong with them. So now you finally understand what Street Fighter is as a game, what you can be expecting, and what to look for. But you're going to get to a situation where you need to know what character you want to play and what combos they offer in the game. So what's not a better place to do that than combo trials? So of course, pick whoever you like. In this situation, I'll pick Ed. I use classic controls. I'm not no modern mother lover. Alright, I ain't no modern mother lover. Pick classic, and then I'm gonna start from combo 1. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna start from combo 1. Okay, it's gonna be 3 lights. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. In a rapid succession, moving on to the next combo. I got medium kick, heavy punch. Success. Alright. And then I got what this is. Oh, crouching roundhouse into the heavy punch charge combo. doing jump, you did what I'm saying. Of course, I'm making it look easy because I play Ed, so I'm gonna, you know, zoom through the combo trials a little bit better than what somebody else might be. So don't get discouraged is all I'm saying. Don't get discouraged. And of course you got boom, you know what I'm saying, put the duckets on them. So let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit because I don't want to do all of them, saying that I have done all of them already. Let's go ahead and do advanced number 6, whichever one this may be. So you're gonna get to the point where you're gonna get to this type of combo and you're gonna do wait, what? What? Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. What? Nobody do that combo like that. That kind of took me by surprise. Okay. Catch these hands! Peace! It's smile for the camera while you up there. Do you dig what I'm saying? Hey, yo, I do you dig what I'm saying? Mother lovers go smile for the camera when they do. Back to the video. Once you pick the character that you want to play and you feel like they fit your play style, and that's going to be another thing, right? Picking a character that flows with you. So if you're a zoner, if you're somebody that wants to be up close and personal, if you want to sit and control the mid-range game, there's a character for each archetype, and you just got to pick who you feel. So if you want to play like Luke, good character. If you want to zone, pick Delsum. If you want to be that mid-range character, play Ed, and proceed on to the combo challenges. Can't go wrong with that. Bada bing, bada boom. Tip number 3, training mode. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the training mode. This is your best friend. This is where all your questions could be answered, all your concerns, every situation that you feel like you need to know about. The training mode will never let you down. So as soon as you pick your character and you finally understand who you want to play in this game, this is what you need to do. All right, just feel the character, get a feel for them. You know what I'm saying? Walk back and forth. You know, come into the training mode. You know what I'm saying? Take a look at their move list. Look at what they have in their kit. You know, Ed in this situation, he got Psycho Spark. He got a follow up off the shield into a fireball. He got the DP. Taking and looking at each one, analyzing how to do the input, his unique attacks, his throws, his common moves, which is the drive mechanics. You know, the drive impact, the parry, the drive rush, canceling out a drive rush, you know, so on and so on. So get a good memory for the moves. And this is the part where I feel like a lot of people kind of miss over. But after you understand the moves and the normals and you throw each button out, get a feel for where you need to stand in order for each button to hit at the max range, right? What range do I have to be at in order for the stand light kick to hit, right? So this is the range I want to be at. Somewhere like right here, right? For standing light. And then crouching light. I want to be like somewhere right here in order for it to hit max range. And, you know, standing medium kick. So this is the part where you're understanding the spacing of the character. So I feel like a lot of people, as soon as they get into the game, they trying to learn the combos, they trying to learn the biggest damage. No, that's, to be honest, that's probably the last thing that you really want to work on or even be concerned about, right? Taking a look at each button, understanding what you need to be bullying your opponent with in order to get them to react how you want them to react is the biggest thing. Because Street Fighter is a game of chess, right? You do something, you want to see how your opponent is going to react in defense, right? Are they going to jump? Are they going to try and dash? Are they going to try and press a button back? So once you get a feel for what they do, you can set up counterplay. And setting up counterplay is going to be good once you understand max space, distance, and how to actually space yourself where you need to be in order to set up these situations. So let's say, for example, I'm going to set Cammy to do standing medium kick. Block reversal standing medium kick, right? So she's going to retaliate with this when I hit standing medium kick. So this is what I mean by understanding the spacing. If I press this button up close, she's going to be able to hit me. And this button itself is -5 on block. So technically up close, she can actually punish this with a 4-frame or 5-frame startup button into a knockdown. But when you understand spacing, you could do this move at max range get that standing medium kick to whiff, and this is where your mind games will come into play because your opponent is expecting you to be somewhere that you're not. This is going to whiff, and then you can punish that. These situations can only be created because of spacing and understanding where your character needs to be at. That goes with specials also. And in Ed's case, he has flickers, so that could lead into something like that. Into a situation like this. Now, if I decide to do this up close, I won't be able to create that situation that I'm looking for. Understanding your character, getting a feel for what they do, the max space range for each button, and also understanding which normal is going to anti-air, right? So this goes back to what I said at the beginning, you know, pressing each button, getting a feel for how they look, and kind of understanding which one is going to be your anti-air, right? So in Ed's case, looking at all these buttons, my anti-air is going to be roundhouse for the mid to close range jump, and I got crouching medium kick, which is better for the far to mid range jump, and you have the DP. In Ed's case, it's a 10 frame DP, so it's not the best, but it's still an option. It's still good to use if you have the reaction for it. So understanding Ed, he has 3 different answers for somebody wanting to jump at him. So say I do that same standing medium kick and then they decide to jump. I'm going to anti-air with roundhouse. Oops, kind of delayed it, my bad. So this is the basic Street Fighter, y'all. Bullying your opponent, realizing what they do, and you having a countermeasurement for it, right? It's all about mind games, you know, creating situations that's going to lead off of pressure, you know, being defensive. But of course, all that comes with, you know, time and experience and just learning the game the more you play, because it's not going to happen overnight. And that's another thing that I actually want to talk about in this beginner guide. You shouldn't expect wins as soon as you get on the game. You're going to take a million losses before you see progress. It's just facts, right? It happens to everybody. Nobody wakes up and they just the chosen one. It didn't happen for Daigo. It didn't happen for Punk. Like, they had to put in the blood, sweat, and tears in order to get to where they are at currently right now. Practice and just staying dedicated to the game. Tip number 4? Tip number 5? This is the part where I want to do a little pep talk, you know, because if you made it to this part of the video, it's obvious I really caught your attention. I appreciate it. So the pep talk, understanding that L's are going to happen. I spoke on that a little bit, but let's going to talk about it a little bit more. L's are going to happen, right? This is the important matter of becoming better at fighting games. Once you lose, you shouldn't get mad. It's good to get mad sometimes, because that's the soul that's talking to you. That's letting you know that you're taking this game serious and you want to win. So it's good. But when you lose, you should actually have the mindset like, okay, why did I get hit in said situation? Why did I get knocked down in this situation? Why did I block XYZ but got hit right here? So replays, understanding and going back and looking at losses is going to always be a good feature of the game. And of course, with the latest update, Street Fighter actually provided replay takeover, which allows you to study the exact moment that you failed. You can actually go back into the replay, pause it, take over any part of the round, and then you at this point you can fully understand what you did wrong. So now you could lab situations like, okay, could I have pressed 4 frame in this situation and it would have contested? Okay, I punished like this, but could I optimize it a little bit more for more damage into a better situation off a knockdown, or could I have killed? These are the questions that you can ask yourself and determine the better answer, so you can come back stronger in the next fight against the same character. So all right, control schemes, ladies and gentlemen. So as much as I despise modern controls, I actually want to talk about the different control options that you actually have coming into Street Fighter. So if you are a returning Street Fighter player, or you're used to fighting games, classic controls is going to be your go-to. It's the traditional inputs, you know, the regular fireball motion, the DP input. Everything is just standard if you are used to fighting games and you know how to do your inputs and you're used to everything that goes on in fighting games, right? So if you wanted to take a easier route, right, a more easy to play, you know, auto combos, playing whack, you dig what I'm saying? Yeah, playing whack, you know, modded controls is actually an option. It allows for easier access to every feature in the game. You know, you got one button specials. I think you could hold a special button. I think if you're playing on pad, you could hold like R2. You could press one button, then it'll just do an auto combo into a special, like, so on and so on, right? So if you want to get introduced into the game at a slower pace, you know, baby steps, aggravating your opponent, doing everything else, you know, feel free to give modded controls a try also. You know, it's an interesting way to play the game, you know, because, you know, some people, they like to drive impact and you sometimes can't react to it, so you could just press one button and then just super them. You know, if you feel like your opponent is jumping a lot, you know, you could just press one button and then DP them. You know, if you feel like just taking the easy route, then yes, you could play modded controls, you know, served to you on a platter. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. This has been the beginner's guide to Street Fighter 6, everything you need to know. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And oh wait, hold on, I got one more thing to say. I keep forgetting. If y'all are new to this channel, I'm Nightmare, but the kid recently got partnered with Amazon, right? What does that mean? Well, pretty much, you know, any purchases, any buy that you decide to do and you do it through my link, the kid will get direct support with commission. But you may be wondering, hey Nightmare, you a streamer. Why would I want a headset? Why would I want a keyboard? Why would I want a monitor? Why would I want a controller? Pump your brakes, playboy. Just because you hit this link that I provide in the description of my video, just because it takes you to a controller, that doesn't mean this is what you have to buy. Once you click the link, you could hit this search bar and type in whatever you're looking for. Mother lover, you could be looking for a pack of paper. You could be looking for a pack of paper. This will be direct commission to me. All you gotta do is hit this link and start shopping how you would normally shop. Amazon actually got me on a trial period right now. I have 180 days to complete 3 official shipped orders in order to keep my partnership. So if y'all want to support the kid, you know what I'm saying, buy some stuff through Amazon like every regular everyday shopping spree, go ahead, feel free to click the link that's in the description of my video and help a brother out, you know what I'm saying? Support the HBO Foundation. You know what HBO stands for? Help a brother out. Like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will catch y'all in the next one. All right, when I did that editor, that's like a size transition, you know, just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just to make sure we're on the same page. But even though I know you smart, editor, I know you very smart. You probably caught that. Okay.